Since the dawn of history, myths of giants have haunted our imagination. From the Nephilim of the Bible to tales of colossal beings in ancient folklore, legends claim that giants once walked the earth. But could there be truth behind these stories? What if early humans like Homo Habilis actually encountered beings much larger than themselves? In this video, we journey back millions of years to explore the clash between myth and science, uncover archaeological mysteries, and ask the question, did giant humans really exist? Did giant humans really exist? Homo Habilis encounter explained for centuries. Myths and legends from cultures around the world have told of giants, towering humans who once walked the earth. From the Nephilim of the Bible to the Norse Jötnar to tales from Asia and Africa. Nearly every civilization speaks of an age when humanity shared the world with beings of enormous size and strength. But is there truth behind the legends? Could ancient giants have been real? Today, we explore one of the earliest chapters in human history. The mysterious encounters between our ancestors, like Homo Habilis, one of the earliest toolmakers, and the possibility of giant humans that history may have erased. Homo Habilis. The first toolmakers, Homo Habilis, lived around 2.4 to 1.4 million years ago in Africa. They stood only about 3 to 4 feet tall, had relatively small brains compared to us, but were revolutionary in their ability to create and use stone tools. They scavenged, hunted small animals, and lived in groups. While small in stature, Homo Habilis represented the spark of intelligence that would define human evolution. Yet, for such a fragile species, survival in a world of predators, lions, saber-toothed cats, and giant snakes, must have been a daily battle. The mystery of giants archaeologists have occasionally uncovered unusually large human-like bones, though most are dismissed as misidentified remains of extinct animals or exaggerations. Still, myths persist of humans far larger than the rest. Could these stories have been based on real encounters with individuals or species that grew to abnormal sizes? Some scientists argue that gigantism, a rare condition even today, could explain local legends of towering humans. Others propose that another yet undiscovered hominid species, much larger than Homo Habilis, may have existed alongside them. Encounters in prehistory. Imagine a small tribe of Homo Habilis, barely chest-high compared to us, venturing into the savannah at dusk. Suddenly they encounter a giant human-like figure, towering twice their size. To them, such a being would not just be frightening, it would be godlike. These encounters, if they occurred, may have seeded the earliest myths of giants passed down orally for millennia. Could such stories explain why nearly every ancient culture speaks of giant humans? Beings that lived at the boundary of history and myth? Evidence in myth and archaeology, biblical Nephilim, described as giants in those days who were the offspring of divine beings and human women. Greek mythology, the Titans and Cyclopes, enormous beings who ruled before the Olympian gods. African folklore, stories of giant hunters and warriors who could shake the ground when they walked. Asian legends, tales of mountain-sized men who fought dragons and carved rivers with their footsteps. When such stories are compared with the fossil record, some researchers suggest that remnants of large-brained, large-bodied hominids might have influenced cultural memory. Science versus mystery. Mainstream science has not confirmed the existence of giant humans. The fossil record shows a gradual progression, from small-bodied species like Homo habilis to larger ones like Homo erectus, Neanderthals, and eventually modern humans. However, the gaps in prehistory leave room for speculation. Did Homo habilis encounter giant-like hominids? Or are we seeing the merging of evolutionary memory with myth? The story of giants may never be fully solved. But one thing is clear. Our ancestors like Homo habilis lived in a world full of fear, awe, and mystery. To a species barely over 3 feet tall, anything larger than life became legendary. Whether giants truly walked the earth, or whether they live only in our myths, they remind us of the questions still hidden in humanity's past. If you enjoyed this exploration into the mysteries of early humans, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more hidden histories and ancient encounters. The past still holds secrets. Let's uncover them together. The story of giants continues to fascinate, not only as a myth, but as a possible missing piece in human history.
Oh,
Were they real, or just echoes of ancient imagination? The answer may lie buried in the earth, waiting to be uncovered. If you enjoyed this exploration into the world of prehistoric humans and giants, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to stay with us on this journey through the mysteries of our past. And forget to hit the bell, so you'll never miss the next story that challenges history as we know it.